Well, if you strike it big, you'll probably want to stay anonymous when you claim your cash, but depending on where you live, that might not be an option.
If you live in one of these states, you're in the clear. Your identity won't be revealed if you claim a cash prize of this size, but you might have to make a request that your information is kept confidential. But if you don't live in one of these states, you may still be able to stay anonymous by creating a trust to claim the cash.
Mega Millions spokesperson Danielle Frizzi Babb is live for us on Morning Rush to discuss the billion-dollar jackpot that everyone is talking about. Danielle, it's Friday the 13th, so does this mean bad luck for Mega Millions hopefuls?
Well, I think it means nothing based on the story that your reporter just did. You know, you look back at Mega Millions over the years, and there have been several Mega Millions jackpots won on Friday the 13th. Now, I know you guys are down south, but looking at this list, it seems like you might want to come up here to buy a ticket, maybe Michigan, since they have been the luckiest state when it comes to Friday the 13th jackpots.
So it feels like we're seeing more of these record-breaking jackpots, both in Mega Million and Powerful, and they're going to billions of dollars. Are prizes getting bigger more often, or is it just, you know, confirmation bias at this point?
Well, you know, much of it is the luck of the draw. It is a lottery still, right? We don't even know when we're going to see these really big jackpot runs come up. They just sort of show up out of nowhere. Now, there are a couple of factors. Several years ago, the Mega Millions matrix changed, which made it a little bit more difficult to win the jackpot prize. And that basically helped to build bigger jackpots, which you guys kind of mentioned. Some people are a little tired of it. Well, over the years, we've seen people just want bigger, and bigger jackpots. So that change kind of led to some bigger jackpots. Also, if you look at this one in particular, there was a record Powerball jackpot that actually helped feed into the Mega Millions sales for this particular jackpot run. We came through the holiday season, which was also pretty popular. A lot of people pick up tickets during that time of year. And then here we are moving into the first of the year with the first really big. It's not the biggest yet, but it is the biggest so far for 2023.
Given how much money is at stake, what does the process look like to make sure that the Mega Millions is safe and secure?
Well, you know, without integrity, lotteries are nothing, right? We want to make sure that the games are conducted and we have policies and procedures in place to make sure that everything is on the up and up. I'm here in Ohio, so as far as we go, you know, when we conduct drawings, there's always an auditor present. There are several steps in the process to make sure that everything goes as it is supposed to. So we want to make sure that players have confidence in the process, and in the end, somebody ends up winning, if it's the case tonight, $1.35 billion.
Is it true that if you pick your numbers at random, you have better odds of winning? Mara swears by that.
By picking them at random?
Just random instead of like choosing individual numbers.
Well, you know, there have been some jackpots that have been sold that were tickets that people picked their own numbers, but the other way, when you have the computer pick it, that's usually more of a random process. I know a lot of times people say, oh, I'll take, you know, my birthday and my anniversary, and they kind of to cobble together their winning numbers that way. It's not always the case. You know, I guess you got to go with what you're comfortable with. Maybe you get a few where you choose your own numbers and a few where you do the auto pick option and let the computer pick for you.
So I got to ask then, what do you do? And do you purchase a ticket ahead of these big drawings? And do you choose random? And would you take the lump sum or the annuity?
Okay, so first off, I'm not allowed to play. I'm a lottery employee, so we are prohibited from playing any lottery games, unfortunately. So I won't be your winner tonight. But if you think about, the annuity versus the cash, I mean, if it were me, if I could win, I think probably I would go with the annuity option. When you look at the annuity versus the cash, so $1.35 billion is our advertised jackpot. The cash option is $707 million. So you would get that lump sum right off the bat if you choose to go with the cash option. If you go with the annuity, in the first year, you're going to get a payment, and then you're going to get a payment for 30 years. It's 30 annual payments, and each one gets bigger and bigger and bigger. So if we're looking at this jackpot in particular, I think that first annuity payment is around $20 million, which I think you could do for a year on $20 million, right? And then you wait for that next payment to come for the next 29 years.
So much money. Danielle Frizzi Babb with Mega Millions. Thank you so much for your time, and we'll be right back.
You're welcome.